happened to playoff Jimmy, man? What happened to Jimmy Buckets, bro? What happened to the Jimmy Butler that took the Miami Heat to the NBA Finals twice with no goddamn superstar on the team? This man, Jimmy Butler, played like Ben Simmons last night, man. Jimmy Butler is the sole reason why the Golden State Warriors lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. This was a very winnable game. They actually came back and cut the lead to, I believe it was a 7-point lead they cut it down to right before the fourth quarter. But Jimmy Butler just didn't lead this team, man. You know, we all know Draymond Green is the leader, but when I'm talking about lead, I'm talking about scoring-wise, right? Steph Curry is obviously out with a hamstring injury, and Jimmy Butler is obviously the second best player on the team. You know, we were saying that Jimmy Butler should be considered a superstar for taking the Miami Heat to the finals twice. But it's looking like that Jimmy Butler is gone, man. This man had 17 points last night, right? 6 for 13 from the field, 2 for 4 from the three-point line. And Jimmy Butler, ever since he's got to this Golden State Warriors team, this man just hasn't been aggressive offensively, bro. How many times are we going to see Jimmy Butler drive the ball to the rim, have a pretty much a wide open layup, a wide open dunk, or an attempt at a bucket right next to the rim? I mean, the guy's like, what? Jimmy Butler's like 6'7", right? He keeps driving to the paint, and instead of shooting the ball, laying up the ball, and trying to dunk the ball, he keeps passing the fucking ball. Doing the same thing Ben Simmons has been doing these past couple of years, man. What the hell is going on? Jimmy Butler just signed an extension with the Warriors for what? Almost $70 million, bro. And this guy's playing like a bench warmer. Jonathan Kuminga outplayed Jimmy Butler tonight. Jonathan Kuminga had 18 points, and I know that's only one more point than what Jimmy Butler had, but guess what? Jonathan Kuminga was 8 for 11 field goal percentage tonight. 8 for 11. Much more efficient than Jimmy Butler's 6 for 13. He was 8 for 11, which means he only missed 3 shots. Had 5 rebounds, right? Shout out to Jonathan Kuminga, man. Listen, if Jimmy Butler's going to play like this, if I'm Coach Steve Kerr, the same way that Steve Kerr benched Jason Tatum, game 3 until Steph Curry comes back, just bench Jimmy Butler and start Jonathan Kuminga. Start Jonathan Kuminga at the same place that Jimmy Butler is starting. What does Jimmy Butler play? The 3? He's either a small forward or a shooting. I'm pretty sure he plays small forward. Buddy Hield plays shooting guard. Bench Jimmy Butler and start Jonathan Kuminga, because Jonathan Kuminga is much more aggressive on offense. He's more efficient. And let's be honest, man. Jonathan Kuminga, he's not being treated right on his team. He's not, right? I wouldn't be surprised if he requests a trade this offseason, because Jonathan Kuminga, he should 100% be a starter. There's no reason why this guy should be coming off the bench. There's no reason why he's not getting that many minutes, right? Steve Kerr wasn't even playing this guy in the last series. This man, Jonathan Kuminga, should be in the starting lineup, bro. Put this man in the starting lineup at the 3, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Because if Jimmy Butler keeps playing like this, and Steph Curry is good, because Steph Curry, he's out indefinitely, which means that this hamstring injury is serious. If the Warriors want to win this series, if they want to, have a chance at advancing to the Western Conference Finals, they gotta bench Jimmy Butler, right? I would give Jimmy Butler one more chance. If Jimmy Butler in Game 3 plays the way he's been playing this entire time he's been on this Golden State Warriors team, bench his ass for the rest of the series, man. Because Jimmy Butler, he ain't playoff Jimmy no more. He ain't Jimmy Buckets no more. He's a dark-skinned Ben Simmons, nigga. And they asked him about this at the press conference. They basically were asking him, when is playoff Jimmy going to come back? When are we going to get Jimmy Buckets? When are we going to get that Jimmy Butler that went to 2 NBA Finals with the Miami Heat? And you know what Jimmy Butler said? He said he's going to keep playing the same way he's been. He said he's playing basketball the right way. No, you're not. Driving to the rim and passing up shots in the paint, that's not playing basketball the right way, sir. Forcing passes to people that's not open and causing your team to turn the ball over, that's not playing basketball the right way, bro. knowing that your best player on the team is injured and not playing, and you're the second best player on the team, and you're not putting the team on your back to lead them to a win, that's not playing basketball the right way, bro. That's playing like a bitch. I'm going to just keep it real with y'all, bro. Jimmy Butler is playing like a bitch right now, bro. This is the same man that cursed out Karl Anthony Towns when they were teammates on the Minnesota Timberwolves, saying that he was soft. This the same Jimmy Butler that was complaining about the 76ers choosing to re-sign Tobias Harris and getting rid of his ass. This the same Jimmy Butler. This is the same Jimmy Butler. Come on, man. Jimmy Butler, bro. Tighten up, man. Bench his ass. Start Jonathan Kuminga, man.